Hello fellows, I'm back, Aaron Tang again, and this time I'll be talking about lesson 19, and the topic is how to simplify cube roots. Let's revise the cube root vocabulary. You have the index number, and then you have the radical sign, and then you have what we call the radicand. The index of a cube root n is always 3. The cube root of 64 is written therefore as cube root 64. If you multiply the cube root by itself 3 times, you will either get a number that is a perfect or a non-perfect cube. If a number is a perfect cube, you can find its exact cube root. So 1 cube is equals to the perfect cube 1, and 2 cube is equals to the perfect cube 8, and 3 cube will be equals to 27, which is another perfect cube. Now sometimes we get a number that is an imperfect cube. We cannot find the exact cube root. Example 29 is an imperfect cube because cube root of 29 is equal to 3.0723. Perfect cubes and cube roots. So 27 is a perfect cube, 216 is a perfect cube, 64 upon 125 is also a perfect cube. And if you work out the cube roots, you get numbers 3 for cube root 27, 6 for cube root 216, and 4/5 for cube root 64 over 125. We are still on perfect cubes and cube roots, and the cube root of 64 is equal to 4, and the cube root of minus 64 is equal to minus 4. What about the cube root of 8a cubed? So work this out and you get the answer 2a. Now what about the number minus 64y to the power of 15? Now you have to break up this number, and when you do so, you get minus 4y to the power of 5. And this number is bracketed and cubed. What is your answer for your cube root? The answer is minus 4y to the power of 5. How do you simplify a cube root? Let's say you have a number 54 and you want to cube root it. So 54 is equal to 27 times 2. So you cube root 27 times 2. Now let's see what happens. You can cube root 27, but you cannot cube root 2. So we retain 2 with the cube root sign. You retain the factor that is not a perfect cube as a radicand. Now here are more examples. Please take a good look. So some numbers and expressions do not have an exact cube root. A non-perfect cube number cannot be simplified. You have to retain some part of it as a radicand. Square root 30 is not a perfect cube. It does not have a perfect cube factor. That's all I have for you for this lesson. Until the next time, all the best. Good day.